Well, there you are. Come on in. I am so excited to see you. I've been waiting just for this occasion. It's always great to be a part of your world and having you been a part of my world. Today, we got a topic that I want to share with you that I think sometimes we somewhat misunderstand. And the topic is motivation. I have a little poem I want to begin with. By the way, I am Lou Vickery. My website, awiseword.life. If you're looking for my books, you can just add a / and library. awiseword.life / library. Motivation is something that I think I covered several of my books because it's so important. I said I wanted to start with a little poem, and it's something I wrote years ago. And it goes like this. God has given us two ends. They have a common length. With the bottom end we sit, and the top end we think. And how we choose to use. Along the line of life we learn. With both we win. Only one we lose. You see, motivation requires us to use our head, our heart, and our body. We have to be active. We have to be engaged. See, there's something I want to get right on the table right away about motivation. You can't motivate anyone yourself but yourself to do something. Yeah, I'm going to talk more in terms if you are the team leader or you someone that is in a position where you help people to motivate themselves. Because if your role depends on the success of others, then you definitely have to put motivation on the table. But true motivation is intrinsic. There's always extrinsic motivation, money, rewards, blue ribbons, you name it. But it's a matter of personal disposition. It has less to do with external stimuli and more to do with internal attitudes. So in this light, if your job is a leader, your job is to create the kind of environment where impediments to motivation are removed. In other words, to create the kind of environment where people can do their best. That's the role of a leader. Now, there are other things that I want to share with you that are so important in leadership when it comes to motivation. Number one is appreciate your team members for who they are. Show genuine interest in your team members as human beings and develop appreciation for them as individuals. Take time to understand who and what they are. Find out what they're proud of, what's important to them, and then use this information as a backdrop for your interaction with them on a regular basis. So number one, appreciate your team members for who they are. Number two is build your team members up. Believe in your team members, probably more than they believe in themselves. When you give them a bigger concept of themselves, when you make them feel like they're better than they think they are, most of them will rise to meet your expectations. They will really, really feel that they belong when you build them up. So promote and encourage positive changes And you know what? You're going to get higher expectations and behavior. Number 3 is nurture feelings. Your team members want to know how much you care about them. They want to know that before they know how much they're going to care about you. It's crucial that you nurture their human nature, cultivate a closeness, nourish their self-esteem, provide recognition, show them that you're not only interested in production, but in their lives as well. Respond to the little indivisible sign that's on the foreheads of everyone. MMFI. Make me feel important. It's always there. Number 4 is you need to practice patience. Patience is an effective virtue in leadership. Few of your new team members will immediately know how to do the things to be highly productive. Most likely, they're going to take some time to learn to do their best. To guarantee success, instant success, is not always going to happen. So you must have patience while they search for how they fit into their new role, and you work with them until you expand the grand scene of things in their life. Practice patience. Number 5 is offer a track to run on. You know, no one is a natural born anything. Some members of teams may be more naturally more motivated for the activities they engage in than of the others. And as a result, they probably need less attention. But don't neglect any team member. Provide proper direction to all your team members, even those that appear that they don't need it. Continually to boost the confidence and enhance the commitment for all to perform well. Number 6 is promote interdependence. Emphasize a we are in this together philosophy. If you remember from our discussion about teamwork, we always outdoes me. Push for everyone on your team to provide support and assistance to one another. Interdependence builds the kind of relationships that unifies your team members into a team that leads toward achievement of goals for all. Number 7, excite others for who they are and what they do. In other words, how do you turn ordinary people into doing extraordinary things? Well, obviously they have to be motivated. They have to be motivated to do it on a consistent basis. It's their enthusiasm, their excitement. See, I'm a great believer in excitement, but it has to be control excitement. How many times you watch a ball game and both teams start off really good, but one begins to fade a little bit? They've used too much energy. They get tired. Control excitement. Be excited, but make sure that you control it. Let your enthusiasm and your control excitement be a springboard for bringing an overall achievement to your team. Excitement, enthusiasm, they go hand in hand. Number 8 is be solution-minded. Your team wants a leader who is solution-minded, one who looks for what can be done, not be problem-minded, where they're always looking and talking about what's wrong. Hey, let's talk about what we got to do to make it right. You know, of all the things I talk about, this one may be the most important. It's how you approach it. Be solution-minded, not problem-minded. Others want to know that you can be a source of information for solving problems and making good things happen. They need the best you all the time. Create an environment where they can motivate themselves to achieve top-level results. Number 9, be realistic. You know, I think about what is reality? Reality is what happens in our mind. It's an individual thing. So you need to be really, really realistic. Refrain from overstating what others might expect. Level your team members always. If you got some tough news to share with them, try to put a positive slant on it. I mean, don't hide it. A half-truth is not always a good way to go, is it? Because you don't know which half you're going to end up with. So make sure you use what I call the sandwich technique. That way, the top slice of the bread is you give them a little bit of feel for what's good, what's going on, what we'd send down the road. And if it's something of a negative nature, put it meet in the middle. All right, this is what we're faced. This is what we need to do. That's the bottom slice of the bread. The sandwich technique. Just be aware that to do a good job, we got to be realistic about what to expect. And number 10 is lead with your heart and then your head. Now, what do I mean? Your team members need to know that you consider them important. We've said that all the way through. Take the time to counsel with them if you need to do it individually and offer assistance with their individual challenges. When you show care and concern, this attitude alone can make up for maybe a number of management tactics and techniques that you may be just a little short on. But you know, if you show people you care, if you really show them that you're concerned for them, that you have what I call a servant's heart, whatever qualities you may lack, they won't be enough to keep you from being a great leader. So let me share real quickly 10 one-liners that I want you to think about. Team members perform best when you can be trusted, looked up to, and respected. When you are positively reinforce their strengths and strong points while dealing compassionately with their weaknesses. Display a consistent temperament day in and day out. Listen with an attitude to understand. Provide opportunities to increase effectiveness through training and development. Believe in your team and give them freedom to be themselves. Set a good personal example. That always helps. Be honest and direct. And coach them on how to adjust to the demands of a strong work environment. Morale builders. That's what you do. You build morale. You give people an opportunity to motivate themselves. I'm Lou Vickery, and until we meet again, you keep a smile on your face, keep happiness in your heart, and keep optimism on your tongue. See you soon.